Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
And welcome everybody to the BPL Show. I am Ball Python Love, and tonight's special guest is Grow Some Balls 2.0, right? 2.0?
Well, it's Grow Some Balls. My original Instagram got hacked, so hence the 2.0 on the second.
Oh, yeah. That's badass, man. Well, that's not badass that it happened, that you got your shit hacked, but it's 2.0 kind of, I don't know, it just sounds pretty badass. It does.
Yeah.
It's like the second best version. Like
it really is the second best. So what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. So I would like you to introduce yourself for the people that are watching. Let them know who you are, what you got, your collection, and we'll go from there.
Well, my name is Patrick Rose. I am from North Florida, and
Later, Thomas. Sorry.
I have I don't know, close to 45-ish ball pythons and a couple boas, 3 dogs, 4 chickens, a cat, bearded dragon, partridge, and a pear tree.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, I've been focusing all my projects pretty much around recessives. You know, I've got some codoms, just straight codoms, but everything that I'm doing is going to be interchanged and just run straight through recessives. So I'm going to have fun with it. You know, I've had fun so far. I've had 1 clutch and 11 eggs. Everybody survived.
Damn,
everybody's already moved on to greener pastures. This year, I'm anticipating at least 8 clutches, maybe upwards of 12. We'll see how things play out. You know, they could easily go on fast. They could easily just hate my guts and stop eating.
Hello, really quick to Ball Python Love Jr. That's my son, Thomas. Thank you. Starry Native, welcome. Gerald, welcome as well. Thank you. I appreciate you guys joining in. If you could smack that like button on as well and share this shit out. And you should be over the age of 18 watching me because BPO has a very bad mouth, especially with beer near.
Especially with Grow Some Balls here. Cheers.
There you go. So you were talking about recessives. So are you going to go down pied? Are you going to, clown, sunset?
I've got 4 recessives working right now. I've got Ultramel, Pied, Clown, and Desert Ghost.
Ooh. Ooh. Desert Ghost is great. I have 2 visual Pieds. I got a visual Clown. But Ultramel, dude, that I wish I had one. So beautiful, so amazing. Like, love the patternation, love the coloration.
I've got some things that I don't think anybody's seen before when it comes to my Ultramel project in the future. You know, I'm working with some 2 and 3 and 4 codom het Ultramels. So we're just going to put them with some visual females here soon and, you know, see what comes out of it. So I hope for the best. You know, the odds gods. I pray to him daily, so maybe they'll grant me some good odds. I did just pick up my first 2 double het clown pieds. So, you know, like I said, we're going to be mixing and matching. You know, I've got enough on the table to last me the next 10 fucking years.
I take that you're going to try to make the 4 gene recessives right there. The Desert Ghost.
It's definitely a it's definitely an option on the table for the long haul. I'm looking. That's probably a 12-year project. Stupid, but I'm
Hey,
down.
dude, it's always fun, man. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm still waiting on my first clutch, but dude, just being around them, like I'm still like nervous as hell. I can't wait for my first clutch, dude. I'm gonna be sitting in front of the incubator the whole time. I'm not gonna leave that spot.
Just don't open it.
Just don't open it. No, I got the sea serpent one with a little light thing on it.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Yeah.
See,
What's
I
up, dude?
got mine is it's an incubator that I got out of a molecular lab or some kind of like high-end lab, and this is for like incubating like molecule like spores and bacteria and stuff. But it
Dude,
does it's water jacketed. So why not could it be used for an incubator for ball pythons, bro? It works great. I mean, flawless. The cool thing is it has a metal door that you open up, and then you have your sealable glass door. So you can actually open the door to see inside it without actually breaching the humidity.
that is badass, dude.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Intel, what's up? Thank you for resubscribing today. I appreciate that.
What's up, guys? How are you?
So, yeah, dude, no, that's badass, man. I mean, I would like to see that. That's going to be amazing for gene recessive ball python. Once it's made, it's gonna. I'd like to see it. Now when it comes to the pods though? Are you like more high white, low white, medium?
Right now, I'm focusing on highs, but that's about to change as soon as some things get introduced to the actual pod gene. Um, I've got I've got some bypass pods coming next year, spark gravel pods. NG ODYB pods, possibly if she kind of gets she's been on a fast for like 3 months, so she's on that 1,000 gram wall, and we'll just see, you know. But yeah, if I can pull off the bypass pod, I'll be a really happy camper. And then we'll play it by ear on the rest of the stuff. Looks like some super vanilla desert ghosts coming. Some fire. What is that? A fire leopard clown, maybe. Like I said, man. I mean, like everything that I have, that's not up to size right now is sitting at about 1,100 to 1,200 grams. Now, I don't want to. I've heard too many horror stories about breeding right at 1,500. Either they reabsorb, either they throw slugs, or they only throw you four eggs. I'd just rather wait. Give me 1,800 grams. Give me 2,000 grams. Like the rest of my girls, they're sitting fat. They're sitting huge. I've got one that's weighing almost. She's a little over 4,000. That's
Yeah.
a big bitch. And she hits hard too. I've found that out the other day.
Yeah. My biggest female, she's last time I checked, 3,700 grams.
It's a big girl too, man. And I mean, because I'm just starting out and everything, so I don't have the ability right now to go out and buy the what is that, the sonogram or
The ultrasound machine thing.
ultrasound machine. Thank you. I had a brain fart. But I don't have the ability, to go out and buy one of these things right now. And, like what Billy does, Billy's got it down to a science where he'll ultrasound them and like pairs them twice and, oh, they're good. I've been pairing mine for, 6, 7 times. Hopefully it takes. I mean, it is what it is. We'll see. But, I mean, I have a lot of fun doing this,
No,
right
yeah,
now, I
good.
guess I think it is more of a hobby. Excuse me. But my 21-year-old son just moved out of the house. So now I have an extra room. So it's
More
game on.
snakes. Yeah.
Oh, dude, more snakes. I've got more racks coming. I've got my logo getting blown up by Fathead, like a 6x4x6 big sticker from my wall. Start doing some YouTube videos. Piss everybody off, take their time slots.
That's funny. I just caught that too. I just caught that. That's funny shit right there. That's funny shit. But yeah, dude, like so you're in Florida. So I know there's certain rules on certain restrictions of certain things you can have there. But you can have some monitors, right? So have you thought about getting a monitor?
I have, actually. I really have. I really, really like them. It really upsets me because, like, right when they passed the no Tago thing, I was really looking at a red and a blue Tago. And I was like, dude, these Tagos are so cool, man. They're like little dinosaur dogs. They just walk around your house and play with your kids. These things are cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. And I'll be real honest with you. The FWC, the Florida Department, or what is it, Florida Wildlife Conservation, it's the same guys that are dealing with, some fishing regulations and everything. They have absolutely no information, no solid evidence of anything. It's the same way with some of these reptiles. They have no solid evidence to tell someone that they can't really own it. It's almost like they're just dicks, and it sucks.
Yeah,
it really sucks because I used to have, before I started having kids, I had two green iguanas, two Savannah monitors, a retic, a ball python, boas. I had an array, and everything was okay. And it seemed, that's what I promised myself, is when my kids grow up, I'm gonna get back into it. And then all these rules and regulations, and it's all stemmed from this bullshit Burmese explosion down south. It's really not as bad as everybody says. They are down there. Don't get me wrong, they are down there. But you've got all these different this media outlets, filming python hunters and filming, all these people saying, "Oh, the Everglades are overrun." Yeah, they are. It's a bad problem, but they're not spreading north. They're staying right there. They're not. I'm in Jacksonville, 5 hours away from where they are. You don't see them. It's too cold. It's like 40 degrees here right now.
Yeah, I mean, it might be just because it's for like South Florida, I would say, than more for them.
Well, what I'm getting at is who are they to tell me that I can't own an iguana just because they're invasive down south? I don't have them here. Who's to say I can't own a tegu? It's just like it's like Canada. There's some places in Canada where you can own a tegu but not a monitor or this or that. Dude, if your reptile gets away in Canada, it's fucked regardless. It ain't gonna live, bro.
What's up, Trish? How are you doing? Hopefully, cool show today. Really awesome of you guys. You guys fucking rock. But
cheers.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't. To not be able to own an iguana is, to me, what I mean. That's just doesn't make sense. That's just my personal opinion.
Like I said, it's all because they're so invasive down south. Now, bro, I was down south last week picking up another set of rat racks and a couple snakes, and you can literally drive down the street and stop at any canal and point out 15 iguanas just chilling. And I mean, it's a problem down there. It is a very big problem down there. But when you get out of that, subtropical climate, and you start getting into North Florida, South Georgia, Your Burmese pythons ain't nothing gonna live through a winter there. It's preposterous. I mean, it is absolutely preposterous. Hell, my snakes are cold right now, and they're sitting in 90-degree tubs, 80-degree ambient weather, but it's damn cold outside. So I know they're feeling it.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know too much about Florida, man. Enjoy that, by the way. That pot roast, I believe. That sounds really good. Some roast. But
I like
yeah,
roasted
dude,
pot. Oh wait, what?
I don't know, yeah, but I don't know too much about Florida. So, you were saying, they're all deeply like, the pythons are like further down south of Florida of you. So, what do you guys get snow in Jacksonville? Like,
No. I mean, we have literally 2 seasons. It's hot as fuck and cold as fuck. I mean, literally, and it flips. Like literally, it's one day it's 40 degrees in the winter, and the very next day it's 79.
mm,
Makes no sense. It's like, well, welcome to Florida. You don't like the weather? Wait 5 minutes.
hell yeah. What's up, Keys? And fuck, I'm really bad with names right now. I've had such a busy day. I think on IG I posted like 8 different lives or 9 today.
You
10.
did.
I've been busy all fucking day. I've talked to so many people. I I feel this is like the one day like I feel whooped. Like, but it feels good at the same time. Like I love, once again, I love going live. Keisha, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you guys saw all my posts today, but I did. I posted a lot of shit about me going live. I talk to people constantly, and everything's been great. Fucking, I can't wait for the next.
You got some good. You got some heat coming out. I'll tell you that. I saw some of your posts with up and coming people.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I'll
be watching.
It's little Keys with a flare. Yeah, dude, I love it though. Like that's the we were talking about this behind the scene, like backstage, and I just want to spread positivity, knowledge, love, respect, all about reptiles. How anyone keeps their animals, as long as they're in great shape, I don't care. Like if you use cocoa, cool. If you use paper towels like me on most of them, cool. Like as long as they're healthy, they're good, they're thriving. I mean, there's no reason to hate on anyone, and we're all in it for the same thing. Like we're supposed to be spreading positivity, and we're here doing it every night, and it's gonna continue, and not stopping anytime soon, not quitting anytime soon. What's up, Far Out?
I agree with you 100%, bro. I mean, absolutely, just downright 100%. I'm a firm believer in, there's a bunch of animosity, just stupid, petty, childish animosity, that runs through the Instagram community. We were talking about this as well. There's a lot of people that get digs off other people's, misfortunes. I don't want to say names or anything like that. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but that's all I'm going to say is there is a lot of people getting chuckles out of other people falling down. Now, it's not how hard you fall down, it's how you get back up. But you know what? Every time I've ever fallen down, I've never had a hand there to help me. And that's a lot. That is a lot. I've gone through the death of my wife. I've gone through hardcore addictions. I've gone through, me and my son getting bloody with each other out in the backyard. I've gone through more hate and more violence and more, just a very, very serious, dark life that I wish, and I'm so happy now that I have the positivity and the driving force to be positive. And I wish I found that a long time ago. So this is why I try to help. I try to do things. I'm not able to give a bunch of money to people, but if I have it to give you, brother, I'll give you the shirt off my back without thinking twice. Some people say that true friends will take a bullet for you. Well, I'm sorry, real friends will take a bullet for you. True friends will help you hide the body. There needs to be more of those kind of true friends. You know what I mean? You're absolutely right. We're doing the same exact thing here. We need to be spreading more positive, just input, outcome. It's kind of sickening. It's kind of fucking really sickening to see how much division there is when we're all going for the same prize. We're all showing our snakes. We're all meeting at we're spending good fucking money. We're spending our hard-earned money on our things, on our snakes, on our rats, on new additions. It's like me, if I would have posted, oh, look at me, I've got a fire hat clown girl, I love her to death, and she's this or this, and I'm using that for an example. And then if someone said, oh, bro, you only got a fire hat clown, fuck you, you're a douchebag. That's not something that I want to hear. That guy that's 100 times bigger breeder than I am should honestly say, damn, bro, you know what? You're doing good. And that's that positive energy. That's that positivity that people like myself look for. I'm going to take you for a walk. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette.
Hey,
but yeah,
really quick, I have to say this, dude. The minute you said it, I am so sorry for your loss with your wife.
Thank you.
That fucking sucks, dude. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say because I told you this behind stage. Like, I'm married, so
well,
it's not something I want to go down or think about.
It was tough, man. It took me to a bunch of darkness. It took me to, like I said, it took me to a world of drugs and a world of, really, really dark end deals and just trying to stay numb. And I tell you what, man, now that I came out the other side of it, it's made me unstoppable, absolutely unstoppable. And, I've got to tell people I still got a bunch of hate in my heart, but I've got more love in my body than anything. And I'm just going to continue to show it. That's all I can do. Block out the hate. If I see somebody getting attacked, just for GP, like I've seen here lately, I'm going to extend an olive branch. Look, man, don't let that guy get you down. Don't do it.
It's not even that, like, dude, it is what it is. Like, I'm not up here. I'm not going to say whoever, whatever. It is what it is. But, like, at the end of the day, I'm going to continue doing me. And I've been doing this from the beginning of the year, since last year, and have not pretty much stopped the whole beginning of this year. And I'm going to do what BPL wants to do. And BPL loves going live every night. This is my stress reliever at the end of the day. Like, I love it. And there's plenty of room for everyone to grow. Like, I hope everybody gets, like, they're already monetized, and I hope they keep it. Like, I'm going to try to get monetized, and I hope I keep it. But I'm not going to, I don't want to bash. I'm not here for that. Nope. Once again, like I said, dude, and we talked about this too. It's all about spreading the love and positivity and knowledge about the reptiles. And
you know what I often think about. Like, I often think about, and that is the people every day I probably get 20 followers of new people coming into Instagram. Okay. Those new people that are coming into Instagram with 10 or 15 followers, something made them have enough balls to get an Instagram account, make a name for it, and say, you know what, this is what I want to do. I want to get my name out there, and I'm going to do what I got to take. So it scares me half to death for these new people to come in here and see some of this just drama. It's a negativity. It would scare the shit out of me. But I mean,
it's fun, and I appreciate that from Blue Eyes and Far Out, like right there, like, you know, if that, you know what I'm saying, like I got to do what I want to do on my channel. Like I have one interview this week that has nothing to do with reptiles. Like he does. I love college football. So
there you go. Go Gators. Even though they're terrible this year.
Wow. I don't know if we could be friends. No, I'm just joking.
For all you haters, go Gators.
I'm a Nevada Wolfpack fan, so it doesn't matter. Even if we went undefeated, we don't get the respect we deserve. So it is what it is. We're in the G5. We're not in the Power 5.
Yeah.
If Florida goes undefeated, you guys get to a national championship. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll root for anybody as if they're going against Alabama.
I agree there. I agree. I was so happy when A&M did it. I was like, there you go. What's up, Justin? But no, I just want to, we're saying it back to the subject. BPL loves going live, and BPL is going to continue doing it. And like you saw the guest on IG, you said, I think I got a pretty good lineup, and
yeah, definitely.
I like it, dude. Like I get to meet new people. It's fun. It's hang out, and
it's like us, you know. I've never met you before. We're sitting here chilling.
Yeah, it's fucking dope. Like one of my, you know, and not to break anyone's heart in this chat, do not get this like in a bad way, but one of the people, and I said this to him before, that I truly look up to the most is my Animal House. Like he the way he is, the energy, the just everything. Like he's like my, I guess, mentor when I do YouTube, I guess.
I agree with you. I've watched him. You know, he's got good content. And where the hell did I put my damn beer? I had the brain of a pothead.
Did you leave it outside?
I don't know. Oh, here it is. All right. So I mean,
dude, go ahead.
No, please.
I was gonna say, just like I'm on the same ship as you. We're all at the end of the day, we're all in it for the same reasons, and
that's absolutely correct. You know, I mean, the end goal is to breed sexy snakes.
Wow.
Do it your own way.
I want to breed a bunch of snakes. I mean, I can't wait.
But the thing is,
what's up, Derek?
You know, everybody gets their information from more experienced breeders. You got Patreon, you've got Discord, you know, we've got YouTube, we've got, you know, all of these media outlets that these guys, these breeders are sharing their knowledge. You know, these guys that have been in it 20 years. And this world that we live in is a world of information. If you cannot learn by people that are better than you and be humble, then just move, get the fuck out. Make room for people that do want to do this, that are passionate, you know, that are not just looking at, you know, their snake breeding project is a monetary thing.
Okay, so I don't know if this is not enough passion, but I'm pretty sure this means like I went full out on passion with doing this. I quit my job during the show I did with Josue Exotics called the P&E Show. I haven't worked at a job since. And it's been like 7 months. I'm not even monetized, but this is how much I want to do this. This is how much I love ball pythons. Like, I'd rather spend all fucking day of my life with them and do what I got to do on the side of, you know, if I got to do whatever to bust my, you know, not whatever, but like, I'm not going to say what I do. No drugs or anything, but like my trait wise, I'd rather not get into that. That's a whole nother fucking subject, because unless, you know, some electrical shit and all that, I'm not talking about it.
I'm just a chef.
But I just, you know what I'm saying? Like I put everything. I said, fuck everything. I was like, I want to do what I want to do. And I quit my job, dude. This is, I want to spend time with my snakes. I want to know how they're doing every day. I'll open their shit once an hour if I want to.
Yeah.
I want to see how they're doing. Like, so.
You're absolutely right. And you know what? That is your passion. That is
I don't want to I just want to be famous.
You know, this is the freedoms of being an American citizen. You know, if you want to do that, God bless you, man. There's not a fucking person on this earth that could tell you you're a damn fool. You either experience it, you're a damn fool, or you succeed through it, and then guess what? You prove everybody wrong. Fuck them.
Not to change the subject, but hopefully you're doing well, Kit Kat. That sucks. I didn't get to read all of that, but that sucks. I think she's just now getting out of surgery. I could be wrong. And Derek says he doesn't want to breed. He wants to be famous. That's funny shit.
You want to be a Justin Kibelka? Famous. He's a pioneer, man. You know, that's another one. People look up to that guy, and I do too. You know, and he's the most humble person. You know, same way with Billy.
Derek's had both of them on his channel.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah. No, like I said, dude, he rocks those fucking. When he gets gas, dude, like you're like, you got a rocking setup. I'm like, I'll show you somebody with a rocking setup. Like, I wish I could get some of those people, like Jay Prehistorics. Like, that would have been a dope interview. I would have fuck. But I mean, I honestly, once again, at the same time, I'd rather also, because I've done one with Miguel, I've done one with Cusco and all that. But I'm not saying they're not fun, but it's actually more fun for me with the people that are in the middle or just starting, because my knowledge isn't as well as the bigger guys. So it's supposed to be an interview or a hangout, and like I'm the one asking the questions like a jackass. So you know what I'm saying? Like I found my range where I feel good, like not 100% on everything, but I know enough to be here today.
And you know, you learn every day. I mean, you know, YouTube is my go-to. Like, take this for example. You know, my first clutch. You know, I was telling you that I had my first clutch, you know, a few months ago, and 11 eggs. All of them lived, all of them healthy. But you know, I didn't know what I had to do to start getting them to feed. Like on their own. I'm like, dude, do I just keep shoving fucking rats down their mouth? It's not working. So I literally had to reach out to people, and that's something that I had to learn. You know, you have to kind of train them. You know, if assist feeding is needed, there's a certain way to do it, or else you can harm the animal. I had to learn that on my own. No one taught me that. It was me. So what I'm saying is, you know, you make your own, you know, like I said before, you know, it's just a world of useless or useful information.
Yeah.
So learn as much as you can. If I'm paying $20 a month, and by the way, I'm only a member of one Patreon, $20 a month. I'm paying $20 a month, but dude, I'll tell you what, Anton Hood, High Desert Pythons. Shout out to you, my brother. He teaches me a lot. He teaches me a lot.
So, a few things I guess I need to bring up because you said something about a shout out, and I promised a few people a shout out during the show tonight, and I'm going to keep my word. Keys Constrictors is this Friday, so don't miss out. Hopefully I say this right. Incline tomorrow. Leviathan Snakes on Thursday. DWR Exotics is coming up as well. Eastern Florida Pythons is coming up. Ball and hand pythons is coming up. Got you tonight. Pike line pythons is coming up, and Cuddle Time Critters. And there was that sports guy, but I didn't give him a shout out because I know he's not watching right now. I don't expect a lot of people to show up because it's going to be sports, and it's going to be more for me than, I guess, I don't know. Like,
but then again, it's your show, bro. Do what you do.
But
it's the beauty of YouTube. You don't have an editor. You don't have somebody directing you.
And HMP is coming back Monday at 8. HMP, we could set something up for. I got Tuesday next week open if you're down. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think I got both Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you want to go Wednesday, that's cool too. It's whatever works. But so do you plan on breeding other things you have, or just do the ball pythons?
The boas are pets. Yeah, I mean, I haven't thought about going in. I think I really feel like I need to climb one mountain at a time.
Is it because it's a live birth?
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Curious.
I just really feel like I need to, get one thing down at a time. I have enough projects on my plate to keep me busy for years. The boas that I have are rescues. One of them's behind me. She's about 7 foot, and she was just she was in a really bad situation. You could definitely tell they had heat lamps on her. She had some burns on her saddling, on her back. Her entire belly was pink with burns. Just not in good shape. You could tell that she was a very stressed out animal. So I intervened and, just talked about it. I was like, look, man, why don't y'all let me take this animal? And they finally did. And I mean, she's put on a lot of weight. She looks 100% better.
Good,
but like I said, being 7 foot, she's probably 15. I'm just going to let her live it out, use her for educational purposes. I take her to a few like preschools and elementary schools, like after school daycares, stuff like that. I've done some ball pythons and taken my big boa, and they love it. I pull that big girl out, they're like, oh my god, it's so fucking great. But those are our the ones that find it super, super interesting to come talk to me about it. Those are our future breeders. Those are the ones that we need to educate to keep this thing going. What I mean? To keep the ball python community thick with just, righteous positivity. I actually have a 9-year-old, 10-year-old comes over, once in a while after school. He'll walk over here, and I'm good friends with his parents. And, he just wants to help me clean rat tubs. He just wants to learn. He wants to watch me feed the snakes. He wants to help me clean shit out of the fucking snake tubs. Like, you could be playing video games, bro. You could be doing something else, but you want to walk from school over to my house just to help me clean feces. I got to show you some love, bro. You know, I mean, you're that young and you are that passionate. That's gonna be our next breeder, bro. I mean, that's the kind of shit that excites me. It
All right.
absolutely excites me. You know, I see some of these younger kids out here that are breeding and they've got better genetics than I do. And I'm like, fuck. Go guys. I mean, hey, I can't be mad at you. You know, I'm definitely not gonna try to hate on you. I'm gonna try to support you as much as I can. Do
Hey, have
you,
a good
bro?
night. Have a good night, Keys. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. And what's up, Venom? Yeah, dude. Like I can't wait for my first clutch, dude. That's gonna be stoking. Like I'm gonna be stoked. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Dude, it's like Christmas, bro. It
What's he
is. It
talking
really
about?
is. It's like Christmas. I mean, I was cutting snakes, and I was just like, "Holy shit!" Well, this one's I don't even know what it is, but it's great. And then, you know, of course, after it sheds out, you know, you're able to identify it. But you're like, what?
I don't even know what it is, but it's great.
It's a snake. All right. You know, I just produced this thing. Me. Look what I did. You know, pull a Tom Hanks castaway. Look what I've done. I've created fire.
Oh yeah, dude, that's
So
badass, man.
yeah, dude. I mean, you know, I mean, it gets me excited to see other people excited about what we're doing into this industry. Like I said, you know, I mean, I probably get, you know, 15 to 20 new people a day. There's got to be a reason why everybody's jumping into this industry. I promise you, some people think it's money, and, you know, I hope they make it all. But you gotta love these animals. You gotta have a passion. You gotta have a drive, and it ain't fucking money. I promise you that. The money is good. You know, it helps stabilize your hobby / business, but that's not why you need to get into it. You think
So
you're gonna get rich quick?
two things real quick. I recently got ball pythons, so I'm new at them. I'm trying to understand them and hope to get my first ball python babies right on far out. That is badass, dude. Like I hope you get your first clutch like me too, man. I really do. Do you know where you're pairing together?
2 ball pythons.
Yeah, sweet, perfect. At least we know what it was, right?
Working on the super normal project.
BPL, you got to interview Tyler's toxic balls. Tell him to hit me up. Or hit me up on IG with his shit, and then I'll hit him up. But yeah, dude, for me, like the passion's there, the love's there. Once again,
I mean, you
give up
quit
my
your
job.
fucking job. Yeah.
But my ultimate goal, to be honest with you, once again, getting monetized on YouTube is something I'm striving for. Selling my snakes? No, I'm not worried about selling them. But I am going my hardest to make a world's first, so my name can be written down. That Ball Python Love came up with a goddamn new fucking one, and bam, you could call it the Love Gene.
The love gene. Damn right. Damn right. Or we could just figure out a morph and call it the love machine for you.
So that's my goal, man. Like I would like to do that.
I mean, my goal is just to, I mean, you know, like I said, you know, these animals has drugged me out of just the depths of darkness, man. And, you know, I got to thank them every day, you know, and a lot of people say, well, you should thank God. Yeah, you're right. I should thank God. But God's the one that brought me these snakes. God's the one that opened my eyes back up to reptile passion. But
always a but.
I mean, I just want to do the right thing. I just want to, make some damn sexy snakes. And it's like, at this point of breeding, I've given more snakes away than I've sold. Like, period. Giving them, I gave a snake away to a little kid, just because he wanted a snake and his dad said it was okay. You go out and you get everything, get the setup, get the heat pad, you get the thermostat, you get, an enclosure with a nice hide. And you know what? I'll put something in it for him. And it was kind of a test. Is he going to do it, or is he going to, oh, Dad, please, please. And Dad's like, okay, let's think about it. 2 weeks later, his dad calls me up, hey, man, I got it all. I went over there, checked everything out, pulled out a yellow belly female out of my bag and said, there you go. No questions asked. And he calls me almost every day. Hey, Mr. Pat, this is happening. This is happening. What does it mean? I don't know. Do what I did. Watch YouTube.
Do what I did. Watch YouTube. Figure it out. Google it.
Figure it out. You want into this? If something was detrimentally wrong to the animal, if the animal stopped eating, if he, started opening his mouth, gaping, RI, anything like that, I would definitely go intervene. But, he calls me up and he's, well, the ball python took a shit. Clean it. This is your animal now, buddy. You've been over here enough times cleaning tubs with me. You know how to do it, buddy. You know how to do it. Yeah. But I didn't ask for any help. That's just it. These kids. That I keep going back to these kids. They're our future, bro. I mean, these are the people.
So, like my oldest son, he's 8 or 9, and my name's Ball Python Love. Well, he decided to call himself Ball Python Love Junior.
Nothing wrong with that.
I was talking to I think it was Pine Line Pythons on IG for a good minute, and we're having a conversation. I'm not going to get too in depth in what he said, but my son, he knows he gets the collection but he has to wait until my time is up, like fully up. Oh shit, we lost him. He'll be back. Don't worry. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this shit. I fucking love it. This is something I do every day, every night. I not trying to. I just want to spread love and positivity about reptiles. So he'll be back in a minute though. He pressed the wrong button. He'll be back. Show's still going. Moon, what's up? Also wish you were the best. Thank you, Far Out, dude. I appreciate that. Same as well. I read what you said you had. That's pretty badass, brother. What's up, Moon? Up, and he's back. Sweet.
Sorry.
No, you're good, man.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just like, boop, whatever, kicked me out. Is it something I said?
No. But I was gonna say, my son, he's young, but like he has the passion like his old man. I mean,
That's
like
awesome.
he already owns his own first ball python that's full grown. It's a pinstripe spider orange stripe inchy male, and that's his. So, and now, yes, he has the most gene snake in the collection. Yes, he beats me, but I have visuals, so I beat him. So, but at the end of the day, my collection is his collection. Like, that's what it comes down to.
I got one kid that's 24, another kid that's 21, and another kid that's 18. And the 18-year-old, I think, is the most interested about what I do. The other one's just they're into girls. They're into doing their thing. An 18-year-old, he's over here a lot. He's already moved out, got a girlfriend. They live together, just doing his own thing. Got his own place.
That's good shit, though.
Yeah, bro. 18 years old. I can't complain. I cannot complain.
Hell no.
Shit, dude. He almost makes as much money as I do, little shit.
Well, I mean, at least he's in good hands. You got him the right way. So
he is. I have a few businesses along with being a chef. At a country club. Coming up at the new year, I set up a big fireworks stand out here in Jacksonville, and we do pretty good numbers, and it's straight snake funds. I mean, it's straight snake funds. There for a while, I was buying new fishing gear, and I need to get this for my boat and get this for my boat. Well, now that I've gotten everything for my boat, I got ball pythons to buy. I need to get a new enclosure for my boat. Oh, well, this new thing is out. I want to go try this, and I want to try this. As long as it's, orientated to ball python or ball python breeding. I will probably be at Tinley in March. So
yeah,
that's another thing that I'm super excited about.
I'm way too far.
I mean, it's like 800, 900 miles for me.
That's like 650, something like that from Reno to Vegas.
Is it really?
Yeah. That'd be quite a bit of a drive for me.
Well, I'm not driving. I'm gonna fly. But I mean, shit, dude. The only other reptile shows that I've been to is like the swap meet known as Repticon. It is. You can make some good money if you're a vendor, but really it's like a swap meet, especially with the one that I went to last year where they only let you go in like 2 hours because of COVID. It was so stupid. And then the Daytona show, the NARBE, that was a really killer show. They raised a lot of money for US ARC. It was like 140,000. Don't quote me on that. But dude, that's good numbers for US ARC, man. US ARC helps us out. That's just like we were talking about before. State of Florida, you can't own, a fucking iguana. Well, US ARC, they're the ones that are saying, well, why? Why can't they? You got to have special permission.
What's gonna whip the shit out you? Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? It's gonna whip the shit out of you one time, like.
Yeah, I like my iguanas that I had. They got in a big old fight, and one of them just about ripped the other one's leg off. Luckily, it wasn't through the bone. I just took him and got him stitches. But the moral of the story is, iguanas have a very, very good memory, and they hold grudges. Okay, so when I separated them two, they hated me ever since. I could not even touch them. I used to walk into parties with one on my head and one on my shoulder. Their names were Neil and Bob, and everybody was like, what are their names? And I just say Neil and Bob, man. And they said, well, you don't have to be an asshole. I'm like, what are you talking about? Get it, Neil and Bob. So
they're invasive in Florida, stupid reason, but that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very invasive in Florida, but dispatch the invasive ones. But if somebody wants to own one as a pet and they're going to actually take care of it and they're going to actually foot the vet bill and foot the caging and make sure this thing doesn't get out, then what's the fucking problem? Like, seriously. It's like the tegus. Tegus like to walk around your house. They're like little dinosaur dogs, like I said. They don't really go anywhere. I mean, they're very, very fix it to.
I do like the tegus. The only problem I have with them, and this is why if you have a tegu, that's cool, whatnot. not saying you, but just anyone in general. I don't like the fact that they could drop their tails, dude.
The what?
They could drop their tails.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's why I like monitors more, because I mean, yes, if you get bit, it's gonna fucking suck, but at the same time, its tail will always be there. Like, so
I agree. Monitors are really, really cool. Something that I have to work up to. Not saying, I mean, honestly, I'd go out and buy one tomorrow if I had the money and the space and the resources, but I just don't. I mean, I work 15 hours a day, 10 to 15.
just a little curious, if you did have the time, the money, the space, all that dedicated, right? Is there a certain type of monitor? And would you like the Savannah? Would you like the mild, the Croc, the Asian? Like,
It would have to be out of an Asian or a Croc monitor.
I would have to go Asian just because of the size.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, the Asians are pretty.
Yeah.
Nerd putting out some really cool monitors. There's the sulfurs are just stupid, just beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous monitors. Of course, everybody's seen the black monitors, the black water dragons. They're just,
even, I mean, I would even like the mangrove monitor. Like, that would be dope. Like, I don't even have a monitor. I do want a monitor, but I really want the Asian.
I want something that I could walk on the beach and everybody go, whoa.
Asian.
Yeah.
If I could have a Komodo, now that'd be a different story.
Yeah. Heard that.
That would be dope.
Super dope. It's just like a retic. You can't have a retic. Can't have a Burmese because of the Burmese infestation. Ooh, the scary, scary Burmese. The Burmese, like I said earlier, the Burmese python is a problem down in South Florida. It's not as big as a problem as the social media and other media outlets present it to be. There's not a a Burmese python on every dark road that you come across in South Florida. Fuck, I was down there last week. Didn't see one.
So, I mean, maybe they shouldn't penalize, this is just my opinion, and tell me how you feel about this. Maybe they should just do it county by county and not the whole state.
Absolutely. But the FWC is the one that's bestowing these regulations.
So it's all Florida.
Right. And it's like I said, it's like the fishing industry. Commercial fishing has suffered severely on the east coast of Florida, where I'm at. You can't catch red snapper for the next 30 years, but you can go right to the west coast of Florida and catch all you want.
Damn.
See what I'm saying? It's a money game, bro. It's just a money game. It's all FWC. It's all FWC. The fuck do you know about fishing? Y'all don't fish. Y'all don't raise ball pythons. Y'all don't raise Burmese. Y'all don't.
I agree, man. I agree. You got HMP going in the chat right now. He's over there saying you can't have an anaconda either, and he's saying fuck the FWC. So it's weird. Like, okay, so I can have hots, right, venomous, but I can only have things that are native to the state, and I can only have them during breeding season. So you're telling me, and they pretty much say it's like 6 months, like you're allowed to have them 6 months, I can't. You think if I went, like,
what are you going to do with these animals after the 6 months is up? Oh, I just got to let them go. Oh, let me go give them to my buddy across the border in Georgia. It's like, what do you actually do? It's kind of like a loophole.
This is how I see it. If I'm going to go out and fucking catch it, after 6 months, it's still going to be in the same goddamn cage I bought that motherfucker for. Like, that's how I see it.
It's like I said, this boa is sitting behind me, dude. She's back there in the tank. The tank locks, man. She's not getting out. It's just like every tub that I've got in there. The ball pythons are going to push their way to victory. Freedom. No, they don't think that way. They don't think that way. All they want to do is go in a fucking hole and hide from you. If you can see them, they feel vulnerable. And a Burmese is the same way. A fucking any other like indigo snake, Florida indigo snake. Now, we're not dealing with, king cobras or something like that and black mambas that are just going to rush you. The worst thing we got is a fucking rattlesnake, and hell, 9 times out of 10, they're going to run from you too. It's stupid. It's downright stupid fucking politics.
Honestly, like this is how I see it. If you're allowed to own this is just my opinion. So hopefully I don't offend anybody. This is just BPL's opinion. If you are allowed to own a firearm, there should be no reason on what animals you should be able to own. Because last time I checked, you could hide that firearm and do some damage. It's kind of hard to hide a rattlesnake or something like that in your pocket and pull it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like, dude, especially if you got everything set up the right way, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not venomous and it's just like you can't have an iguana or you can't have a retic or you can't have a berm. Well, if it's not able to break out, why can't I have it? Like, but I'm allowed to go buy this gun, which is able of taking lives, which I own guns.
From a distance. You can kill somebody from 100 yards away, 200 yards, 300 yards. Hell, if you're a really good shot, go 400 or 500 yards. But I want you to try to throw that snake on somebody.
You know how funny that would be? You're like, get him, rattlesnake, and you just grab him.
Get him! Get him! Oh, shit, here comes my dogs. Get him, here comes my dogs. Rocky, where they at?
That's funny shit, bro. That's funny shit right there. Like, and that's the shit I'm saying. Like, there shouldn't really be a lot. Like, there should be a lot on if you're gonna hold me against like you can't have a gun because you're a felon. You should have a rattlesnake if you're a felon. Like, keep it the same thing. Like, why not? Like, and once again, you said you could shoot from a distance. Last time I checked, I'm the one dealing with the goddamn venomous if I get one. You're not. Only person's life in danger, if anything happens, is my own. Exactly. I'm like.
But, and that's also why the FWC said, and this one makes sense, never handle your venomous by yourself. And that's like the first rule of handling, hots. Never handle by yourself. Always have someone there. And that's like the number one. I just don't get it. If you bestow this rule, do the buddy system. It's like scuba diving. Everybody wants you to do a buddy system. It's like walking at night, from home from school. Use the buddy system. Fuck, man. It's not. I mean, we're dealing with constrictors. What am I gonna do? Put him in a bazooka and shoot him at you so he can choke the shit out of you? He's gonna wrap around your fucking arm, and oh God, watch out. To
be honest with you, I want this would work. If you had a ball python, and a lot of us do that are watching, and someone tried to break into your house and you grabbed your ball python and was like, "This is a cobra," and threw it out, like put it towards them, not throw your snake, of course, but put it towards them. Like, the odds of them being scared of that fucking snake, like, you know how many growing men I met, like, as soon as they see the snake, they're like,
cower down. Oh, my God.
I'm like,
it's like I walk into the dispensary. I walk into the dispensary with my animals. I'll bring a snake into the dispensary. And there's one girl in the dispensary that is so deathly, like I'll walk back there. And she's, oh my God, here it comes. So like she runs out the back door, and I'm like, it's not gonna jump at you. Like, it doesn't even have legs. Like, look at it. Like, look at it. I mean, it doesn't even have legs. I mean, look. I mean, what's he gonna do? You know, he can't do shit. He's on my. He's on me. You know, if he's gonna bite anybody, he's gonna bite me. You know, it's not like he's gonna jump at you. He ain't gonna spit at you. Trust me. But you know, just some people, you know, they're shrouded in fear.
Because they don't have knowledge about
Correct.
snakes.
But you know, a lot of people also
Or
have that fear because, you know, of a previous thing that happened in a previous counter, or, you know, something. Oh, my dad threw a snake on me when I was 4. Well, your dad's a jerk, and get over it. You know, sorry to say it, but you know, it is what it is. You know, let's call real. When was the last time you handled a snake? Oh, I've never handled a snake. My dad threw it on me when I was 4. Like I said, okay, come here. And I'll pull out this gorgeous, you know, like an ultramel or something, you know, just a banger.
Jealous.
Oh, wow, they're so pretty. You're right. It is pretty. Touch it. No, it's slimy. No, just touch it.
Oh, Jesus. How many times? Like, so there's this guy
It's
down
so slimy. It's not fucking slimy. You're a douchebag.
Right down the street where I get my beer every time I go, before I go live. Like, I go to this little store, and he was like, dude, you got pythons? He's like, really? I was like, yeah, ball pythons. He's like, bring one. So I brought my most friendliest one, of course, Odin. And he was like, the first thing he said, it made me laugh my ass off. Is it slimy?
Looks so slimy.
I'm like, really, dude? Like, he. Oh shit! Did we lose you again? Oh shit! We might have lost him. Oh no, you're back. Okay, but no. It came to the point where he would only touch the snake when I had his head like away, and he would touch like the ass end. I'm like, dude, that's sad. Like,
it's a start.
It is a start. It is a start, but like, if I'm walking with this thing around my neck and I'm moving my hands around and it's not doing anything, the odds of you doing the same damn thing, nothing's gonna fucking happen. Like, it's a ball python, goddammit. It's not like, you know, a rattlesnake where you try to pick it up, get its attention.
My absolute favorite is you're not afraid that thing's gonna kill your dogs and cats? I'm sorry, ma'am, but that's really your dogs are your fucking number one. Both of my dogs, one's 70 pounds and one's 100 pounds. I don't really think a ball python is going to handle that. I don't think my 7-foot bow is going to handle that.
No.
The cat, I really, really feel like that cat is going to bust that ball python's ass before it has a chance to do anything. I think that cat could lay that fucking snake open, no problem. I really, really do. Plus, they're not on the menu. It doesn't look like a rat. It doesn't smell like a rat. That's all they want is rats. That's it. Or a chicken or oh God. People are just so engrossed in fear. So, you know, me trying to, you know, here we go again with the positivity, me trying to keep that positivity. You know, I tell them.
Sorry,
I tell them.
son.
Oh, what's up, man? I tell them, you know, if this thing bites you, I'll give you $100. Straight up.
Yeah, I mean, straight. Yeah, because you know it's not going to happen. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, so I do have plans later down the road to get to an educational point. Not pretty much on my channel. I'll pretty much just keep it live feedings and live streams only. But I plan on going locally because I don't want people to be, you know, I'm not after that kind of attention and all that. Like, I'd rather see some kid locally happy knowing they got into reptiles or snakes or whatever. Maybe they don't like snakes. Maybe they're into lizards. Maybe they're into monitors. Maybe they're into alligators or caiman or whatever. And
yeah, whatever.
If I could spread that and like it starts just with the ball python, fucking let's go. Like, let's get more fucking people in this.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. Like I said, you know, these are our future breeders, man.
Yeah.
These kids, your son, my son, these are the guys that are, going to take over when we're old and feeble.
Yeah. But he better wait until I'm fully actually in the grave, because until then, that's mine.
Yeah. Those are mine. Dibs.
Might be your male, but that was my female, so we're split, and I get the first fucking half. I choose.
I had to plug my phone back in.
You're good, man.
But yeah, dude, I'm really pleased with, the way things are going. Like I said, I wish there was more humility and, a little bit of, let's see how I can put this without pissing everybody off. I just wish everybody was a little nicer to people. It's kind of odd coming from me, considering that, I grew up in, violence, fighting every day, training to fight, backyard fights, all this stuff. And here, I'll be the first one to tell you that it solves nothing. You will gain so much more by being nice. You will gain so much more from people. You will gain more friends, by extending your olive branch, by having a little compassion and a little sympathy for people, like Jared from Doodle Morse. When he just got that bad disease through his collection, there was some people out there that were happy to see him on his on his downslide. Hang on a second.
Hey, you're good.
Yeah. There was people out there that were happy to see him, and it wasn't my business at all. But I was like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Why would somebody want to see that person do bad? And I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what happened, why you hate who, how, he, ha, hoo, ha. I don't give a fuck. The more adult thing to do, and the more compassionate, sympathetic thing to do would be put your differences aside and think about the fucking animals.
Yep.
You got animals dying. Every day that boy had them dying. And I reached out and I was like, bro, if there's anything I could do for you, you let me know. I don't have much, but I'll give you whatever you need. And it flipped my stomach when I saw people actually, out there hosing him down and laughing at him. That's when I really, really said, I can't be a part of any of this negativity. I don't want to be a part of it. This is downright childish. This is downright just, this is demonizing our community, period.
Yeah. We talked about this behind stage.
Yeah.
Start the show, 1 thumbs up, 9 thumbs down, or 10 thumbs down, something like that.
It's probably because of me.
No, because when I went live with HMP the other night on Monday, it was yesterday. So it was 1, 2 thumbs ups, 14, 15 thumbs down before we went live. And you know what? I want everyone to know this. And if you're one of the ones that are hitting the thumbs down, you really do add the fuel to my fire to keep going. And I really love the negativity, because that shows me I'm doing something right. I'm not trying to divide people among each other. I'm not trying to break up anyone's connections with each other. All I'm trying to do is be BPL and do what BPL wants to do. And that's go live every night and spread new breeders that don't get to go on YouTube because they're only on IG or blah, 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 or they're on YouTube and they're not on IG or whatever the case may be. But I'd rather see everyone come together and say, fuck the differences. We're in this for reptiles only. And at the end of the day, that's all I want. You want to do you.
Cheers, brother. You said it best. You said it. I wish people would actually hear this, You know, if I got in it with somebody, you know, and something detrimental to them happened, you know, I don't give a shit. I put that aside. It's called being an adult. It's called thinking about the greater good. And this greater good, it is our animals. You know,
Yep.
when a guy has damn near his entire collection dying that he's invested, he's put time in, he's, you know, he's nurtured, he's raised, he's had, you know, babies with, and then all of a sudden something detrimental like this happens to him, you cannot help but, you know, feel bad. Extend that olive branch, show him some love and support, because you know what? He fucking needs it right now. That's why we are the best community. You'll see that if you go back on 90% of my posts from day one, you'll see me using hashtag best community, because I'm a firm believer. I've seen people come together more in the ball
Honestly,
python and snake community, you know, than I've seen in any other community that I've ever been a part of.
So I'm going to name some. I'm just really quick. I'm going to name some names. It's not disrespect. It's all about respect. Even if some of these names don't like me, it is what it is. But I've seen them do it for other people, and I'm not a breeder yet. And once I'm able to give up a few snakes because I'm breeding and all that, I'll pitch in for that stuff. Like, that'll be fun for me. But you know, like Kurtwood 75, he's done giveaways for plenty of people. My Animal House, Iron Dog Reptiles, KY Constrictors, TNT Balls, Uber, which is Fitz Family Constrictors. There's been plenty of countless people that just really, like yourself, like you're willing to help even that you don't have much. I'm just, as for me, like, this might sound a little fucked up and greedy, but I really don't have anything to give away because that's everything I plan on working with in my collection. I only got 14 ball pythons. It's not like I got like 50. Then I'd be like, fuck it, I could give some away. Like,
yeah. But, you know, I was honestly gonna keep the snake that I donated for the Savage Critters fundraiser. The Orange Dream Yellow Belly female, I was actually going to keep her, but you know, I've got so much going on with the projects and with new hatchlings. You know, if somebody can benefit from this, then that would be the right thing for me to do. You know,
yeah.
Number one, it doesn't fit into my projects. You know, I've got the Orange Dream Yellow Belly adults, the breeders that are ready. If I was going to keep one, it would have been this little female, because she is the stunner of the clutch. So I am truly, truly blessed. I feel blessed that I can actually extend that out and help somebody else with it.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I feel blessed. I feel better as a person, you know, that I'm able to do this. And by God, I want to do this. You know, you said something about Chris with Iron Dog. I raffled off a snake for him as well. You know, and
he's a really good friend.
Yeah, dude, super cool guy. You know, this isn't going to be my last donation. You know, it's not going to be my last one. Like I said, I've given more animals away right now than I've sold.
I've sold 0, gave 1 away. So I gave away a female pinstripe.
I still have the 4 normals that I started with. A 4,200 gram female, 3,600 gram female, a 1,500 gram male, and then another female that was lost in my house for like 9 months. I just found her. So,
yeah.
And I mean, those are my normals, you know. I'm working on a super normal project, you know. Het spider.
Oh, that's funny shit.
Yeah, het spider. The more wobbly they come out, the better they are, right? Isn't that the way it goes?
Het spider, dude. I'd laugh my ass off if someone tried to sell me something het spider. I'd be like, really?
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not keeping spiders. I'm just, I had one snake that was in the spider complex, and that was a soul sucker, hidden gene womb, a lesser, and that thing would just, the wobble was just there, the spiral and the corkscrewing. As soon as you started really looking at him out and away from darkness, he would just start corkscrewing. God, he ended up passing away on me, but that was like one of my first animals. Hey man, what are you gonna do?
DG just said, I seen someone today call a pinstripe a het spider, LOL. Hopefully I'm saying this name right. Incline. I hope I said that right. Incline. Inquine, I guess. Tomorrow, yeah. Rolled up all pythons on Facebook, LOL. Rolled up, really, dude? I don't go on Facebook, so it's definitely.
I'm banned from Facebook for life. Mark Zuckerberg hates me. No one is safe. Absolutely no one is safe. Everybody gets picked on. So needless to say, they didn't like me too much.
Inquiline. Can you see that on your Inquiline? Inquiline? Did I just say that right? Inqui? All right. I fucked that whole name up. My bad.
It's all right, man. It's all right. It was a doozy.
I was all inclined. You're inclined to ball pythons.
Are you inclined to breed, or what are we doing?
So, question for you. I'm not saying the show's over, but how are you liking your time so far on the BPL show?
It's fun, man.
I try not to do your typical interview. I do this with everybody. I don't like to do what got you into this. Pretty much like, you've been in this a lot longer than me, so I feel like I shouldn't be asking questions like shit like that. That's just me. It's more of a hangout, like I think I told you, and it's just bullshit. Talk about reptiles, hang out, dude. It's badass.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we can go floss the balls. How much percentage do I got? I got 11%. I'd go grab a snake or two and show off.
If you want to show something off, hell yeah.
We'll see. I'll go get that big bit. I can't give all my secrets away.
I do have one rule though. Did I tell you the one rule?
No.
If you get bit, please get bit on camera. I didn't tell you that.
Oh, you want me to get bit on camera?
No. If you do get bit, please. That's
I've got a feisty, dude. I've got a feisty. I've got a red gene Enchi blackhead that tries to eat my face every time I go in there.
I like the blackhead gene. I think that's dope.
I love it. But he is. I'll go get him. He's cool.
Oh yeah. He's gonna go pull out the mean one. Please remember rule, the one and only rule. Get bit on camera. I will do the same if one bites me. It'll be on camera. Got 12 in the house. If you guys haven't already, please smack that like button and share this shit out. I truly appreciate it. I want to put you on solo. There you go. And that is the blackhead Enchi.
This is a blackhead Enchi red gene.
Red chain. Ooh.
So your blackhead is going to darken it out. Your Enchi is going to stretch it out, and your red gene it kind of just brightens everything right back up, gives it kind of a reddish tint. I don't
I've
know if
seen
you
the
can
red chain
really
in person.
see his
Yeah, no.
belly. That's that traditional, just beautiful red gene. That belly, you can definitely see the reds in it. Just super, super sexy little boy. But yeah, I mean, just like I just reached my hand in his tub, dude. He tried to bite me. Shithead. That's what I think I'm gonna
Lit.
name him. I think I'm gonna name him Shafid.
Oh yeah. Litter BPL Junior.
But I mean, got a really cool pattern. But with his coloring and everything, I think I'm just gonna make some hets with him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably put him in a. I'd like to see him in the Ultramel project, honestly. Blackhead Ultramel. It's got to be pretty cool looking.
Oh yeah. That's badass, bro. Oh yeah. I like the blackhead. I gotta get one.
Dude, I really didn't pay too much attention to the blackhead gene still until I really started watching Hardwired Exotics. Shout out to Tony Thomas. He's really, really heavy into blackhead.
Okay.
And some of the combos that he was throwing are just absolutely phenomenal, just absolute stunners. And because it mixes so well with a lot of different genetics. I mean, blackhead is just it's really, really versatile. I also have a cypress honey cinnamon het ultramel coming for my visual female. That's, I don't know, 1,200 grams. Let me go put him up.
Okay. I like the cinnamon gene. I got 3 of them with cinnamon. I like it. Cinnamon gene's pretty cool. At least BPL thinks so.
All right, ball python love. So you and these viewers are actually going to be the first to see these. I have not showed them to anybody yet. These are both double het pod clowns, but you definitely see the patterning is a little bit weird. Kind of looks like Enchi, the way
Yeah, I
that
was
it.
gonna say from like some views, it does look like Inchi.
Yeah. Now look at this one. This one, and there's no Enchi in the genes. So basically, that's just the pied and the clown just having distortions on with the normal pattern. These are both females. I do have, well, I mean, I've got some time. My ultimate plan with these guys, honestly, I've got about 2 years for them to get right. 2, maybe 3 years, depending on their eating. But one of the hottest things out right now is the clown pieds.
So I actually, yeah, no, clown pieds are fucking dope. But
So here's where I'm at. Everything is clown pied or DG pied or DG clown. Oh, you're going to strike at me? Oh, we're going to get bit on camera. I guess she ain't going to do it. She reared up. She's like, I get you. Oh, there he goes. Oh, shit. Where'd I go? I hear you.
It froze up.
Yeah, hang on a sec. This guy's trying to bite the shit out of me, so I'm going to try to get it live. Where is Chrome? There it is. All right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a baddie. Oh, and I got an escapee over here. Oh, they're throwing shit. That's
They're
ball
all
pythons. Yeah, ball pythons, man. They're jumping. They're going crazy over here. Watch out. I got my ball python launching gun. Damn. Should have grabbed my
That's funny
my
shit,
laptop
man.
instead. All right, you guys okay now? Huh? You gonna bite me? Huh? Bitch. So anyway, here's where I'm at with these guys. Okay. Everybody is creating these beautiful, beautiful, these clown pieds. So I figure by the time I get these guys to sexual maturity, there's going to be some really, really twisted clown pod combos out there. Give it 2 years. So I'm just going to buy a male, jump right into it. God damn, boy, these things are feisty. Feisty. All right, let me go put these guys back. They're stressed out.
All right, man.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, he got bit on camera.
All right. That's it. So yeah, we tried to get bit on camera.
Oh yeah.
They're both feisty.
As for me, like they're the two that I can't. Well, one's a male, so he's able to go because he's over 500 grams. Really, it doesn't matter the age. But I'm saving my female pied to go with. So it's going to be a caramel albino to a visual pied 100% het orange ghost. So I'm going to go for 200% and then a 66% het. So I'd like to hit that visually. That'd be nice for me.
That'd be nice.
Hey, fucking A, dude. How about that?
I would strongly recommend proving out the 66 first.
Correct. I mean, well, the pine's 100% het orange ghost, so. But proving it out, I mean, it's just more of a blushing. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it brightens. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's there.
I agree with you. Orange ghost. It's kind of it's a little troublesome to identify in some genetics. But some genetics it works. Just like it should go together with it. It's like the hypo GHI Mojave. That simple morph, the GHI Mojave, looks like it should come standard with hypo. And it works. It works so fucking well together. Last beer.
Oh yeah. So I'm not going to keep you too much longer. We've been going an hour and 35 minutes. Before we end this here shortly, I have two questions for you. For the final two, I guess you would say, for if you want to say something to the community that is watching on how we could spread more positivity, and then not only that, I'll ask you the next one after if you want to answer that one first.
I would say to the community, you definitely win more flies with honey. than you do with vinegar. That being said, you know, there's enough assholes into this world. A lot of people, and this is just from conversations that I've had with people on Instagram. A lot of people have started the same way I did, you know, in the lowest dregs of filth and, you know, addictions and loss and just super, super dark times in their life where they were really, really either fixing to overdose, go to prison, you know, any kind of, you know, really, really dramatic thing. And ball pythons, you know, reptiles, this community, they have taken them from these depths and put them on a plateau, you know, somebody to talk to. You've got a whole community. So my thing to say to those people out there that are, you know, being tool bags, stop, bro. Stop. Your day is going to come to where, you know, you're just going to blackball yourself. No one's going to want to work with you. No one's going to fucking want to buy shit from you. You're hurting yourself. You're hurting your hobby. You're hurting your business. You're not making the other guy look bad. Whoever you're pissed off at, whatever you're doing, whoever you're in drama with, or you're not making them look bad by you, you know, exploiting them on their page and all this bullshit. You know, turn the other cheek, man. I'm telling you, this is coming from 30 years of you know, hate and violence. It's not worth it. Just, you know, try to overcome it. The devil. That's all it is the devil. Don't let him win.
And for the final question, for everyone, it's going to be kind of similar but different. Instead of already being in the community, for anyone that is watching, that is just now getting into snakes, and this isn't going to go down like this. So this live stream, it might be 5 years down the road when they watch it.
Yeah, you're right.
So if you could leave to a new person join the hobby right now, what would you tell them?
Call me.
Call me. All right. That was an easy one, I guess, right there. All right.
Call me. You know, we can either point you in the right direction, or, you know, figure out something, get you tied up with a positive click. You know, and this goes to any beginner out there. You know, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, you know, I'm just starting out, but I know more compared to the beginner. And I know a hell of a lot less than, you know, that person that's been breeding for 10 years. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I know everything there is about everything, especially with these reptiles. I'm still learning as I go.
Yeah.
But, you know, if anybody out there that has, you know, questions, please feel free. Call someone, text someone, you know, look for a mentor. You know, I've got one. He tells me when I'm fucking up. He tells me when I need to, you know, pair, when I don't need to pair, when I, you know, everybody needs a mentor, especially when you're getting into a situation to where you're not, you know, you're not familiar with it, but you have that passion, you have that drive. You want to absorb as much knowledge, dude. I'm telling you, I have sat there and watched YouTube video after YouTube video for hours to learn the knowledge and to learn, you know, everything that I've stored. I've sat in front of the TV with a pen and pad, just writing down notes. I will say the same for everybody. You know, it's stressful. It's you know, it's tedious. It's fucking, you know, you might have mites, you might have canker mouth, you might have, but you know what? Whatever you got, don't give up. Don't give up. And fuck the haters.
Yeah, straight up.
Haters gonna hate.
All I got to do before we end this to say to add to that is thank you for being on the show. But to touch that subject before we end this shit, People could hate ball python love every day. It's not going to stop me and be like, oh, I feel bad, I should stop. No, you're just adding fuel to the fire. And not in a bad way, because once again, I'm not here to, I'm not going to say the name, but I'm not here to divide anybody amongst everybody. I'm doing what makes me happy. And that's
If
being live.
anything else, you know, you, me, we're all here trying to bring people together. You know, there's enough division. There's enough division in the world. You know, the Democrats fighting the Republicans fighting whoever wants to fight. Fucking, I mean, it's stupid. It's stupid. You can be Republican, you can be Democrat, you can be Asian, you can be black, you can be Chinese. I don't give a fuck what you are. And nobody should care, because in this community, we've got the same common factor, and that is our animals. It doesn't matter your race, your creed, your color, your religion. It doesn't matter. This is what matters. Our animals
Correct.
matter. Our animals are the ones that are suffering when this division takes place. We are so much fucking stronger as a unit.
Yep.
Period.
I agree. Keep it real. Yep.
And I will, you know, I'll keep it real. I'll tell somebody they're a douchebag to their face. It really doesn't bother me. Especially when, you know, they're calling people out for, you know, losing half their clutch, 3/4 of their clutch due to something that, you know, was unforeseen. Whew. That one really bugged me. That whole scenario.
Yeah, like I said, dude, I'm here to only spread positivity.
That's it, bro. And help your neighbors, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You see people out there in the community, reach an olive branch out to them. If you got a hatchling, you know, that you can donate. If you don't, there's $10, man. Y'all go to the Savage Critters fundraiser. Look up Nikki with ball python or what is it? Mutation Station. Look up what's his name with Diabolical? I can't. Daniel. Look up him. You know, y'all go donate. Do something. You know, if you can't afford to donate, spread the word. It doesn't cost anything to share your page, to share that page on your page. It doesn't cost a damn thing. But I promise you, if I see you doing that, you're definitely going to get something from me just saying, hey, man, appreciate it.
Yeah. But, dude, I actually do have to end it here. I am sad to say that.
Yeah, me too. I got to be up at 6.
I would like to do this again, so hit me up. Let me know when
brother.
you would like
Absolutely.
to be a guest, dude. And, dude, I had a fucking blast. Thank you. I want to play the outro. You can leave anytime you want. Thank you once again, dude. I appreciate you. It's been a fucking blast. And until next time, everybody, we're out.
Later.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.